Today I will be giving you a full tour and review of my beautiful and luxurious A1 Horizon suite here on board the Atlas Ocean World Traveler. I gotta be honest with all of you, this is by far one of the nicest rooms I've ever stayed in on board a cruise ship. I will be going over the amenities, and toward the end of the video I'll even be giving you the price as well as any other information you might want to know about. As usual, of course, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below and hit that like button. So we'll start this adventure right outside of my suite. I am in suite number 640 in the back or aft of the ship, and to access my suite, all I have to do is use my key card just like you would on any other cruise ship. Nothing special there. As you walk in, you can see, give you a little scan. Very, very beautiful, functional, small to a certain extent, but very, very elegant suite. Starting from the front, this is the entrance from inside the suite. I will show you the restroom as well as the closet space a little bit later on in the video. But right here at the front, we have a card that is already inserted upon arrival for the power. That way you don't have to use your key card that you're given to access the room. But here are these two switches. This one is the main switch, so if you click it a couple times, it will control the front half in the hallway of the suite. And the secondary one here is to control the lamps over off by the bedside and the wall over where the TV is. Over by the bed, in addition to the main lighting, you have a useful reading light in the event that you want to read a book or something of that nature. You don't want to disturb your partner. You have that there. You have the main switch for the lighting available to you right by the bed as well. You want to go to sleep, you don't want to get out of bed. There you go. You have a UK plug available to you. You have a USB port. You do have the phone as well. You can call reception. You can call room service, which, by the way, for this room on this cruise, room service is free for you, 24-hour usage, and you do have some space available, drawer space. You see my girlfriend's kind of taking it over. This is her side of the bed. The bed here is extremely comfortable. However, being fully transparent with all of you, it is a little firm, so it does come down to preference as always. You've got plenty of pillows there as well, so you can use them to your liking and your comfort. On the other side, you do have another reading light. You do have these switches for all of the power as well. You have this switch here which controls the other side of the lighting for the room, and this guy here, well, I was gonna wait to show you guys, but this is for the window wall. So over in that general vicinity, if I were to press this button here, what it would do is roll the window down completely to essentially turn into a balcony. Jumping over to this wall here, we do have the thermostat here on the left, and I will say it does respond pretty well considering for this itinerary we did go to Antarctica, so on those very, very cold nights it was helping keep the room warm. There are also some ports over here. You have UK ports, you have US ports, and another US port as well here. And on this side you do have this shelving space, which I gotta admit did come pretty handy. You can see my girl left her purse over here. We have the remote over here. We have adapters. Just kind of using any and every space available to kind of put down our stuff. I know it's a mess. I apologize. We did actually kind of live here for 9 days. And then you have the TV. Here you can watch movies. You also have a camera of the outside of the ship from different angles from the back to the front. As well as if there were meetings going on in the auditorium and you didn't want to show up, be it seasick because we went over the Drake Passage, you could watch it here. Forgot to let you guys know that in my side of the bed, in the drawer, you do have, well, the barf bags. If you guys have never heard of the Drake Passage, just know that there is no such thing as a calm sailing through that area. It's always rocky, so those definitely do come in handy for some. Thankfully not for myself or my girlfriend. Well, my girlfriend once. Anyway, as we work our way over to this table here, we do have an espresso machine. My girlfriend Lauren loves it. I'm not a big coffee drinker, however, it does come in handy in the morning. You have a kettle here if you want to heat up some water or make some tea. All the accessories are here available to you for tea. This is for the espressos. You have sugar, everything you would need to have a nice drink for yourself, especially since we're going to Antarctica, you want a hot drink. You do have ports here, US port, UK port, and as well as USB ports. They've been useful to me to charge up all of my devices. Now down here, I do have to be honest with all of you, this is the first time I've ever indulged in the mini bar. Now you do have beer available to you, drinks, we had some water in here as well. The beautiful part about sailing on a luxury cruise ship is that all of this is free. It's included in your actual booking. And prior to coming here, Atlas Ocean will reach out to you and ask you what it is that you want inside of the mini bar. And even if you were to clear all this out, they will restock it for you free of charge. Over here you have a pretty nice desk area if you want to get some work done. They have been sending chocolates over to our room room too. How nice is that from Atlas Oceans? You have this nice little stool here that is extremely comfortable. You can see it's all elegant wood finish, and well, I sat down in it, I didn't want to get up. You have a mirror here available to you, and you have plenty of water. Now this is still water, however, upon request they will bring in sparkling for you as well. And you can see, well, like I said, it's a mess, but over on this side too, like I said, room service is free, complimentary. All you have to do is make a list for breakfast and just hang it out before 2 a.m. and they will have it available to you at whatever time you select. I had mine brought over to me at 7 a.m. and they did not miss a beat every single morning. This guy here is probably one of the most comfortable couches I've ever sat on a cruise ship. I took a nap here on accident, by the way, too. It was that comfortable. You also have two other couches over here, one here, table here, and there is another kind of table area as well if you want to sit something down, as well as a little cubby if you want to leave something in there, a bag or what have you. And then they have a lamp available for you as well if you only want this lighting maybe for reading. And then, like you've already seen, you have the window wall, which does create a very nice view should you just want to kind of hang out and look at the ocean, see some whales, especially in this area. And I got to tell you, I've seen plenty of them. Briefly going into the closet space, open this guy for you here. You can see you have plenty of hangers, an extra comforter up there, a little cubby down there. They do have some flip-flops for you, just in case you might need them. You didn't bring your own. Atlas Ocean does provide them for you. Some more area down over here. And if we go over to this side, you can see the mirrors as well on both ends. You do have more hangers in this area. You have more comforters up here. You have cubbies down here as well. And you have it as well on the other side. So there is plenty of storage space. I have all of my winter and snow gear for Antarctica up here. There's also a safe here. I didn't use it for this particular sailing, but it is there if you need it. And then you have some extra drawer space as well. These set of doors here do not provide additional closet space. They are simply the holding area for the life jacket. Finally, I'll show you guys the restroom. Now, two things I do want to point out. This door here does have a little bit of weight to it, and it does kind of have, I guess you would call a stopper on it. I don't know what the correct term for it is, but it's for whenever we go through like rough seas, like we went through the Drake Passage, for example, getting over to Antarctica. This door is not going to be swaying back and forth if you forget to close it and you go to sleep, which is really, I think, helpful. Also, you have the light switches here. This is for the main part of the restroom, and this here is for the showering area. So just giving you a quick scan, I would say it's not extremely large, but it's not extremely small. It's a snug fit to a certain extent. The height as well, I'm 5'6.5". I would imagine somebody that's 6 foot tall would probably be a little too short for this, or maybe just touching the ceiling. But either way, looking around, you can see this is a very, very gorgeous restroom. The lighting is extremely nice. They do have an extra mirror here as well. You have very good pressure. And as far as the cold to heat ratio, it's extremely responsive, very, very quick if you want hot or cold water. You do have, I forgot the name of this, how you pronounce it. My girlfriend keeps trying to tell me because it's French. L'Occitane, which I believe to be a very luxurious brand. They have your lotion here. They have your soap here. We do have cups here, however. My girlfriend and I just used it for our toothbrushes. We have extra set of lotion that we brought for ourselves. They do have makeup wipes and stuff here available to you. And you can see over here on these shelves, you have 1, 2, 3 shelves, which do provide plenty of space. My toiletry bags are pretty bulky and they fit in there just fine. Under here, you also have a UK port for the hair dryer, and they have one here available for you as well. The toilet, well, we all know what that does. Plenty of leg room over there as well. I've been on some ships where your left leg isn't exactly going to be too comfortable. You do have your toilet paper here, a convenient spot. You have additional toilet paper down there, as well as more storage for all of your stuff. Up here, you do have your towel racks. For this suite, they do also provide you with Atlas Ocean rolls, which I have been wearing literally, I kid you not, all over the ship. You have other areas to hang your towels, and then when you go over to the shower, as you can see, it's extremely nice showering area. And they do have 3 features for you. They have the jets over here, they have the rainfall shower, and then they also have the detachable whole shower to use as well. And same, it's very responsive, very powerful, and the temperature, thankfully, is not going to be idling back and forth. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some showers you may get into, you may want hot water, and it's switching back and forth between cold and hot, and well, it's not fun. So this is very, very nice shower. And of course you have the L'Occitane shampoo, conditioner, and you also have the shower gel over here to the right. The price I paid for this room, and of course by extension the cruise as a whole, came out to just under $6,500 for 2 people. However, being fully transparent with all of you, I simply got lucky. A friend of mine that I met a year ago just happens to be a travel agent. Her husband is a pilot, and they got what's known as interline rates, causing me to pay essentially a fraction of the price, because a cruise like this, I know this in particular, my normal price would have been anywhere between $7,000 to $8,000 per person. You're talking about a $16,000 room, and I'm also doing a 9-day Antarctic cruise, which is not cheap. However, it does come with, like I said, 24-hour free room service, a free mini bar, 2 cleanings for the room per day, as well as adventures like going on the Zodiac boats. There's just so many things that you get whenever you pay that premium price. This is luxury, so you have to keep that in mind. And I want to say for this particular company, Atlas Ocean, it's more of like a relaxed luxury. However, the prices can get anywhere between $10,000 a person, maybe a little bit less, in this case $8,000 a person, or up to as high as $20,000 a person. Once again, do keep in mind this is a luxury cruising company. They do expedition cruises, so they are going to places that your average cruise line simply will not go to. For example, Antarctica. They allow you to get off and step foot in Antarctica. That is not something that the mainstream cruise lines do. They also go to the Galapagos, they go to the Arctic. Anywhere that is kind of out of the ordinary, they definitely do it, and they do it in a very, very crazy fashion. So that's my take on this situation. I would say overall for the room, I did enjoy it. It was very comfortable, and I absolutely love staying in it. However, this is the end of the video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy.